What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Make it happen. I'm back. It's like 2 in the morning right now, and I'm exhausted. I'll let you know why in a minute. But I just kind of wanted to let you guys know, as far as Pokemon videos, what's going on, and my upload schedule. I actually just recorded this video. It was like 16 minutes long, and then I literally forgot the main point of the video, and so I had to redo it. So I'm redoing it now, trying to make this a lot quicker. But pretty much, I'm not going to be uploading anything about GoFest or Articuno or Moltres. And the main reason for that, for at least for GoFest, is that all my videos, all my content, all the audio in those videos cut out like halfway through the videos, and that's including game audio as well as my voice. So it's literally just like gameplay, and it's super boring, and yeah, it's just horrible to watch. So I decided to just say screw it. You guys won't be seeing any of that content from GoFest, or the bird catching Articuno or any of the birds afterwards. For the same reason, also because the hype for Articuno and Moltres is gone, obviously. Zapdos is what it's all about right now, so I'm going to start uploading stuff about Zapdos, and kind of just catching myself up to date, because the reason why I haven't been uploading consistently is because I just have so much content and I can't get it out. I can't like get more of it out than I am filming at one time, because um, I'm uploading, editing, and uploading from my phone. The upload times are so much longer than on a computer than they would be. Um, so I just can't get multiple out. That I would need to pretty much get multiple videos out in a day in order to catch myself up to date with my current videos, because I have a lot of old stuff that I still want to get uploaded. Um, that's why I haven't been doing it, or haven't been uploading too much. But even with that said, there's no excuse, because I could be uploading every single day. I haven't been filming every single day, but I could have been uploading my old stuff every single day, and I just haven't gotten to it. But I haven't had much time recently, so but now I have time. So I will be trying to catch up as much as I can and start uploading recent content. But as of now, I'm going to skip that old stuff and get right to the new stuff. So Zapdos content will be coming as soon as possible. I have done 5 raids now. It is day 2. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know how my experience has gone in these first 2 days. So pretty much, I'll just go right ahead and say it. I'm 1 for 5. Yeah, I've only gotten to do 5 raids so far. They're not really popping up that much around me. Not close to me at all. I have to drive to get to them. So like the closest one that I've gone to is 15 minutes away. So they're not close, that's for sure. Um, but so what happened, my experience, and why I'm super tired, I'll just kind of explain that really quick, as fast as I can. So pretty much what happened was the first Zapdos that I did, it dropped, or the first Zapdos ever dropped as I was walking out of my door to get in my friend's car to go grocery shopping with her. So literally, I was like, damn it, I wanted to get out as soon as possible. So I was like trying not to rush, but at the same time, I kind of really wanted to get back as soon as possible to get to go out and raid Zapdoses. So I was shopping for about an hour. Got home about an hour and a half after Zapdos dropped. That's when I finally left the house. And the first one I went to was at a mall by me, which is about 15 minutes away. And so I'm in Discord groups. So I was trying to like coordinate with people to come to the mall and raid with me, but no one would answer me. No one would respond, and so I decided to just go, because I did a mall trace 2 days ago, or 3 days ago now, and I was at this place for about 45 minutes before anyone showed up. So it was crazy because I was the first one there. 45 minutes, no one showed up. People started rolling in every like minute or so, and then by 5 minutes later there were like 10 people, and then another 5 minutes went by and there were like 40 people there. So it's insane how it happens. You don't know people's circumstances, and whatever. So if you need to wait for a raid and no one's there, just give a little bit, wait for people, and if they don't show up, it is what it is. You couldn't do anything else. So you did what you did, you did what you could, and that's all you could do. So just wait for people and give it a shot. So, anyways, that's what I did. I got there. No one was there. At least that's what I could tell. From what I could tell, it's because it's a mall. It was super busy. Um, but usually you could tell when people are playing Pokemon. It's pretty easy to tell when someone's staring at their screen and swiping and whatever. Yeah, they're most likely playing Pokemon if they're in that vicinity. So I was looking around. I couldn't find anyone. I couldn't see anyone that looked like they were even playing. So I went back on Discord. I sat down. I looked back on Discord. It turned out there was one person there, but I don't know where. Like I tried to find him, I couldn't find him. And then I went into the raid, and there was no one there. So I didn't think this guy actually went in. I think he like saw that there was no one there and just left right away because he wasn't in the raid at all, um, or in the lobby. So what happened was I was literally forced either to just leave, ditch it, or to battle by myself and solo it. So I was like, you know what? I might as well. It's my very first raid, very first Zapdos raid. Why not? So I ended up actually soloing this Zapdos, and you'll see the video, but I ended up doing about a quarter damage, a quarter health to the Zapdos. So if you do the math, obviously, four of me would have been able to barely take it down, or not even, but it was pretty close to it was either quarter damage or very close. Either way, like I said, I think four of me, exactly what I had for of those setups, would have been able to take it down with very little time left, or none. So you need at least three people. I think three high level players with a lot of golems, with all golems, could take Zapdos by themselves. Definitely not two, but I think three high level players could do it, and especially for higher levels. So for the average person, I would say I would recommend probably about five, at least five plus. That's level 30. Anything under 30, you'd go for seven or more, for sure. You'll probably need more than that, actually. But anyways, the point of the story, what happened was I didn't beat it, so I left upset, and at least I got that done with. So now I knew what it would take. So I ended up, I actually got a text like right there, like right afterwards, from my mom saying she got home. She was home. My parents were gone. They were in Dixon, Illinois, with my cousins. So I was like, oh, okay, I didn't know they were home. So my mom actually needed her car like instantly, and it sucked because there was a raid going on probably 10 minutes from there. Not even, probably 5 to 8 minutes from there. And I was going to go right away and get that done, but I needed to get back and give my mom her car. So I had to race back to my house, and pretty much I dropped the car off, ran into my room, grabbed my keys, took my car, and raced back out to Orland to the other raid. And I got there. I literally dropped my ETA on Google Maps by like 3 minutes because I literally like raced there. Got there. There's a big group. They were all waiting for me, so I was the last person in, and pretty much that was my second raid, and obviously it went fine because there were so many people. We took it down easy. Didn't catch it. Not even close. I couldn't figure out the throw for the life of me, like the mechanics. Um, Zapdos does fly a lot closer than Moltres or Articuno does. So you definitely don't need to loft the ball as much. But I couldn't figure it out at that point for some reason. I'm getting the hang of it now, but it's just like any other Pokemon that stands that distance. I've definitely done my practice on that distance. So I'm pretty good at it now. I've consistently done greats for most of my Zapdos, but the second on the first day of the second raid, I could not throw for life of me. So I don't think I even hit a single great or nice that entire time. I didn't have that many balls anyways, but it ran for me, so it is what it is. So I was 0 for 1 on day one, um, and my plan was to go to another raid and get three, well, technically three in, but two total Zapdos for the day before I went home. What happened was I went on the way to that raid and I realized that I was going the opposite direction of where I was supposed to be going. It was at an Oberweis ice cream, and there are apparently two Oberweis in Orland Park. I only knew there was one, so I was going to the one that I knew that was there. Actually, I didn't know it was there. I Google mapped it, but I didn't know there was another one. So I went the complete opposite direction, and by the time I figured that out, I was like 20 minutes away from the right one, and my car just started making noise. Like it started almost like a nasty, like rattling sound. And I wish I could show you guys that. I'll show you tomorrow. But as for now, it was rattling. It was like a can, like a rattling can, like an absolutely just disgusting sound. And my check engine, of course, came on a couple of seconds later after that, and I was like, oh my god, my car is going to screw me out of Zapdo. I pulled into a parking lot and decided to just go home, save my car as much pain as possible. So I skipped the last Zapdos, unfortunately, and I just went right home. My car is still broken. Figured out it looks like a loose belt, not 100% sure. But this is the belt that my mechanic just installed, and I thought my car was fixed, and it's not even been a month since he worked on it, and it's already broken. So, anyways, the reason why I'm tired today is because I did all of my rating today. After that night, I went to the gym. After the gym, I went to the Home Glen Water Tower gym that I always go to. And I was just doing, my normal thing. Just I beat the gym, spun the stop, and I went to leave to go to the gym down the street, and the car did not start. I was not in my car. I took my sister's car. My mom even told me to take my sister's car. Um, and so it was dead. The battery was dead. It just died while I was sitting there, which was less than like 30 minutes. I don't know how it died that quick, but it did. So I tried calling everyone, literally mom, dad, both sleeping. Both phones went straight to voicemail. My two best friends, Brandon and Brian, both sleeping. Both phones, uh, well, both didn't answer. And my best friend Sarah did not have jumper cables. No one she was with had jumper cables. She can help. And then I tried calling AAA, which is our service. And little did I know, the car I was in, the CRV, my sister's car, was not on the policy anymore, was not in the insurance policy anymore because she just moved to Austria. And we were like, why would we need her insurance anymore on her car? So they dropped her insurance, and her car was not on the policy anymore. So they couldn't do anything but well, technically they could have come and helped, but it would have been an out-of-pocket expense. I didn't have that much cash on me, so I knew I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyways. Um, so I couldn't even get help from AAA. So um, literally my best friend's ex thing. I don't even know how to put it. I guess ex thing because they never dated. They talked for like 5 months, so I hung out with her a few times. I was semi friends with her. So my ex thing, oh my God, I don't know what I'm saying. I posted on Snapchat and she responded to that Snapchat and was like, I can help if you need it. And she lives in Crest Hill, which is 30 minutes minimum. It's like a 30 to 35-minute drive from my house, from there to get to where I live. So she drove out 30 to 35 minutes to help me. And so at this point, I was just like, this is like the worst thing ever. Like, my car screwed me out of a Zapdos, and then now I found out that I have access to my sister's car, and then it dies that same night, and I was like, God just doesn't want me to get a Zapdos. So, anyways, she helped me. I hooked up she had a charger, not jumper cables. That hooked up the charger. Charger didn't do anything. It turned the power back on. The battery was completely dead, like 100% completely dead. And it was a jump starter. It was not a charger, so it technically just gave it battery power, but it didn't charge the battery, so it just wasn't enough. But I didn't know that. I thought it was something else. She actually had a scanner, OBD2 port scanner, and we plugged that in, and no codes were given back to me. So nothing was like wrong with the engine or anything else. Um, so I couldn't figure out what it is or what it was. So literally, I had to just put it in neutral. Also, we couldn't figure out how to put it in neutral because it's one of those shifter. It's like one of those shifters on the steering wheel, and it just wouldn't budge at all. So we found out that it was just because it didn't have any power. So we hooked it back up, then shifted into neutral, unhooked it again, closed everything out, and then we had to push it down the street and park it on the side of a curb on the side of the street in the neighborhood just to get out of the corner because I was literally on the corner of an intersection. And she literally just had to drive me home, and I left it there overnight. And then next day, today, this morning, went back with my mom and jumped it with her car and started right up, fired right up. Well, I had to charge it for a minute or so, but it started right up after that. Left it on, and you will see again later. But there is a Gengar raid, um, and so I tried to solo that Gengar. Actually, I did it with someone else, and it was the worst probably raid I've ever done. Worst attempt I've ever had. Like literally every single one of my Pokemon got lag killed, and just completely glitched out. I couldn't believe it because I probably could have taken it down by myself with my strong Pokemon, but since they all died, I had to end up using like Snorlax, which does nothing. So I didn't. I ended up wasting that raid pass as well as the one before, which I don't think I did. I get to. I don't know if I told you if I talked about that or not. No, I don't think I talked. No, I didn't talk about that. Okay, so day one, that's what happened. Um, that's why I'm exhausted today. So she actually dropped me off, but we were in my parking lot talking, or in my driveway talking for like 5 hours. Literally, I was up till 5:30 in the morning before I went in my house and went to bed. So that's why I'm exhausted. No sleep last night, or at least not very much. And now I'm up late again, recording this. But anyways, so day two of Zapdos rating. I did 3 or 4 to I don't know. Did I do 4? I think I did 3 today. I was supposed to do 4, or I did 4 and I was supposed to do 5. But every single time it was good. Today, for the most part, was good, except for the catching. I just have the worst luck in the world with legendaries for some reason. Besides, like after the 100% catch rate in Chicago, I'm like one. I'm like 1 for 2, I think, on Lugia, which is whatever. It's fine. But on Moltres, I'm like 1 for, or not one. I'm like 3 for 8 or something like that. Or maybe even more. I'll have to check on my Pokedex. I don't remember, to be honest, but it's pretty bad. And then on Zapdos so far, I am 1 for 5. So I did like 3 or 4 today. Um, but yeah, so what happened was the first couple went smoothly. The battles were fine. I lucky egged and everything went well. Couldn't catch them. My throwing was still off. And then the last like 2, my throwing was getting a lot better and more consistent. But I still just was not having any luck with Zapdos. It just didn't want me to catch it. I caught one. You'll see that later. Um, this is like the pre-vlog, I guess, or this is like the pre-gameplay vlog. So actually, I'm gonna play it while I play the actual videos, just so it's not separate, and then it kind of goes by a little bit faster. But um, yeah, so what happened was on my second to last Zapdos raid today, we were racing from Tinley Park to Orland Park. I had about 10-minute ETA, and the raid had about 15 to 20 minutes left. So I got there with like 10 minutes left, 5 to 10 minutes left. Got in a raid, jumped in. There was a big group there already. I just jumped in, and we were taking it down super quick. It was about halfway down, and then I started to doubt myself. I was like, wait a minute, do I have a lucky egg on? I didn't think I had a lucky egg on. So I literally just made a quick decision and jumped out of the battle. I exited 100% out of the battle, and I had my lucky egg on. So I just kind of screwed myself out of that 10,000 or 20,000 XP there. So on top of that, so I pretty much had to. There was another group that was going in. I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'll just join them. They had a private group. So if you don't know, to join a private group, you have to type in the code. They have a code for the group. So I tried to type in the code. Literally, I could barely. It was taking forever to back out of that battle, the first battle, and they had like 40 seconds left until theirs started. So I had to back out, check on my lucky egg, and drop it if I didn't have it on, which I did. And then I had to go back in, hit private, and then enter the code and enter, and then get into the lobby. By the time I got into the raid to enter the code in, there was like 10 seconds left. I entered the code, hit enter, and by that time it was like pretty much starting. There were like 2 seconds left, and it told me there was no group with that code. So I got left out of that group. And so I went crazy. I was like making a scene. It was bad. It was super bad. I definitely overreacted a little bit, but I was so pissed. Went back in the public lobby. There was one person in there. So I was left out. There was literally I was the only one there that didn't get into that raid. And I when I could have, when I was on the way to beating it and possibly catching it, so I wasted that 20,000 XP and lost my opportunity there. I stormed out of there, literally got in my car, drove right to the next raid, and did that one in my car. I didn't even feel like seeing anyone. Um, and I didn't catch that one either. So that's how my day went. I'm 1 for 5 total, and I'm praying that tomorrow goes better. I will definitely do more raids in general, because I'm gonna get an earlier start. I've been really bad with that. I get out at like 4 p.m. and it's almost over by then. Raids are almost done. So hopefully I'll get out at about around noon or late noonish tomorrow, and get in a lot more than that. Hopefully, I want at least to do 6. So hopefully we do at least 6 Zapdos tomorrow and catch maybe more of them, or get at least a better capture rate than we've done in the past. So hope you guys enjoyed that. That's it for now. I just want to get it out of the way. Um, I might actually include the clips from tomorrow in this video, um, because it's like 20 plus minutes now, and I only have probably a few minutes worth of footage, actual gameplay footage. So I think what I'm gonna do is play that footage, on the side of this, as well as tomorrow's footage. So it'll be just 3 days, like the first 3 days, all into one video. And yeah, so if I need to say anything else about tomorrow, I'll say that in another vlog. But as for now, hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys got your Zapdos. If you don't, get out and grind, because it's only here for a week and then it's gone. But I hope you guys have your Zapdos, or have a good IV one, that is, to power up. Let me know if you guys do. Let me know if you're having fun with the game. I personally love it, and I'm having a lot of fun, even though today didn't go too well, and I haven't had their best luck with legendaries. I've still been having fun playing the game, and I always have. So, anyways, yeah, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip, that long clip, and I hope you're enjoying the vlog type videos as well, because I know I am, and I do definitely enjoy doing this type of style of vlog. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any criticisms or constructive criticism, let me know. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will have my head down here or here, and my recent video. Go check that out and make sure to subscribe. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that. Until next time, peace out and good night.